It was proven in court that there was no interference. Mike Pence, irresponsible. Ben & Jerry's ice cream company has come under fire again. In 2021, they criticized Israel for occupying the West Bank. They didn't want to sell their ice cream in the West Bank. Eventually, they got freedom from their parent company, Unilever, to go through with that. Now, they've come out and they said, in response to July 4th, that they protest all the lands in America that were taken from the indigenous Native Americans. They cried out they should give the land back. Some people responded to them that the land that their stores are currently on used to belong to Native Americans. I think it's crazy, not just Ben & Jerry's, but all businesses. Don't get involved in politics. You have a good product, sell your product. There's a lot of backlash with Bud Light and other companies. Don't get involved in politics. If you have a business, focus on your business. If you're in sports, focus on your sports. Don't get involved in politics. There's an interesting story in the Associated Press of inmates, people in prison who graduated from college, earned their college degrees while in prison. It's kind of crazy the way they were able to finance this, primarily through government Pell Grants, which are basically, you don't have to refund. They're basically grants. You don't have to, it's no debt. You don't have to repay it. I have no problem with inmates going to college or going to high school in prison. The problem I have is with most of the Pell Grants going to inmates. That's what it seemed like from the article. I could be wrong. But Pell Grants should be given on merit-based purposes. And I think even people that are free should get those Pell Grants before inmates. There's a reason they're in prison. If you have extra money, give it to them. But it should be given primarily to people who are not in prison. Dalvin Cook, the star running back for the Minnesota Vikings, or at least he was, is looking for a new team. Apparently he's commanding a lot of interest among NFL teams, including my hometown Jets. I personally hope the Jets don't sign him. They have a promising second-year running back in Bryce Hall. The problem with running backs in the NFL is that they have a very short shelf life. They're good for a couple of years, and then their bodies get too much of a beating as running backs, so they're not good after about 5 years. Dalvin Cook has been very effective in the NFL for a number of years. His basically value is going down every year. So if I'm a Jets fan, I don't want them signing Dalvin Cook. And if I'm any other NFL team, I'm not paying big money for a running back. The release of the Prime Energy drink, backed by Logan Paul and KSI, has drawn a lot of attention. Now they're launched in Europe also. Apparently there's even places where people are offering to pay £100, sterling pounds, for a bottle of Prime. It's absolutely crazy, the phenomenon that's going on. It's primarily because this drink is backed by two primary YouTubers, and they have all the influence nowadays among the young kids. What I did see is that Senator Chuck Schumer and other senators are trying to get the FDA to either issue a warning to take Prime off the shelves because it has too much caffeine. First of all, they have two drinks. One does not have caffeine at all. The other one has a warning on it that it shouldn't be drunk by people under the age of 18. I think there's just a lot of hate for a product that's really successful because it's backed by YouTubers, and the hate should stop. There was a prank done in Connecticut to a hearing disabled boy in Target. They basically told him that they worked for MrBeast and go fill up a shopping cart, and whatever you fill up is yours for free, which is similar to what MrBeast does. After he started filling up the shopping cart, they left, they ran away. When MrBeast heard about it, he said, "Send me the info of this kid. I want to make it up to the kid." It just shows you what a great heart MrBeast has. He's very philanthropic. He has his own channel where he just does philanthropy on the channel. Some say, yeah, it adds attention to him, but he really has a really truly giving heart. And I see a lot of dirt people are trying to dig up on him on social media, saying that he doesn't even appear in his own videos, which maybe happened once. He fires people. He's irrational. On the overall picture, he's a really, really nice guy, and he deserves all the money that he's making.